Hey guys, so since my last video of combining 3 maps, I really wanted a taste of nostalgia. So I decided to bring 1.0 back to 2.0. What I mean by that is I'm going to be visiting community worlds with any form of 1.0 inside of those community worlds. Whether it's BAM maps, old maps, really anything, I'm joining those community worlds. Now, if you have community worlds with OG Yeeps inside of it, make sure to comment and I might do a part 2 on this. Alright, the first community world code that we're going to be joining is OG maps. And how you get to community codes is going through Gnome Capital, which is where you would spawn in from getting the game. And you come straight out of the stairs and you see the thing right here. I've barely checked this map out. I just know it has a bunch of maps, so right here we got. First one I'm going to check out is basement, so let's go in. Here we are in basement. So this map is hide and seek, where you have 3 lives. So how that works is if you get tagged once, you lose a heart, and then that happens 3 times, and then after you get hit 3 times, you become a seeker also. Alright, so that's pretty much basement. Now we're gonna move on to theater. Alright, theater is such a nostalgic map for me. I loved this map so much. Now this is basically, or it was, I guess, because it's not 1.0 anymore. This is where the music map was. I forget what it's called. Here's under the stage. Here's this. This is like an arcade. Like a driving simulator. Alright, that's basically everything in this map. Let's now move into April Fool's starter house. So I was actually on vacation for the April Fool's update. So I had to miss like all of this, which is really a bummer. But I really like this map. It's really cool. This is pretty much everything. It's nothing different than normal. I mean, there's a floor here. There's nothing different from normal starter house because it's loading. So you guys most likely know how it is. And I pretty much map we're gonna go to Blue House. This is another hide and seek map which has 3 lives. Now this is pretty much the same as normal Blue House, which you can still play. Starter house, Blue House, and Playground as it's added into the game. It's still hidden. You're gonna want to watch a tutorial on how to do that. Here's a OG boxing chairs. Does this tree have a hole in it? And there's the gnome with the butt coin stash. But yeah, super nostalgic for me. Alright, next map we're gonna go to Samurai Playground. This again is a hide and seek map with the 3 lives. Do they have a throw machine? No, they just have a thing. How was that? What? Alright, now we're gonna move on to dev map. Yeah, dev map. This was in the original trailer of Yeeps hide and seek. So this map is actually super fun. It's like Playground, but like nothing. Oh, so these are definitely new, added by the owners. Yeah, there's nothing much to show. It's pretty simple. I believe the last map to go to is Plaza. Here we are in Plaza, and I loved this map. I say that about all these maps, but this one was an awesome map. I'm gonna take these diving boards, but starting with the lowest first, and then make my way up. Pretty boring. Alright, level 2. That one's pretty good. Alright, my goal to land onto those lights, so let's see if this one can do that for us. Alright, level 3, the largest one. Ooh, alright, I gotta... Here? Terrible. Oh, we got that. Okay, I'm counting that. I don't care. I'm not doing it any more times. Here's like how you get onto the hot air balloon. There's fans that you can ride up. I like these hot air balloons a lot more than the one in playground. One's in playground. Vending machine. There we go. Alright, we completed all of these maps. Besides Suburb Wilds 4. I just don't want to do that. The next code that we're going to be visiting is OG Yeeps. So, okay, so it looks like the one map that we have to revisit is to the top. So, let's go do that. Take that back. We have not done this map yet. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. This was... I say this a lot. Nostalgic map. Great map, great map, great map. Like the other maps, this map genuinely like feels big. The other maps don't feel as big, so they did a good job on making this one like trick your brain into thinking it's actually a bigger map than it is. On this wall. Alright, yeah, so I'll just go over here. That seems like it's pretty much everything, and then we're gonna go to the last map. Now move on to the last map, to the top. Here we are in To the Top. This was right when they added racing, so it's completely just a race map. I'm gonna take both trails. I know there's multiple races, there's also an orange race, but I'm gonna only do red and blue unless I'm super good. So let's start with blue. Yeah, that was easy. 21:32. Okay, let's do the red. Oh. Hey, let's go. 90 seconds. Alright, the final community that we're going to be joining is old maps, so let's check it out. Alright, so here are the maps. We haven't checked out any of these maps. So we're just gonna start with Band 8 Finalist. I don't believe I've ever played this map. No, I haven't. This is a really cool map. Oh my gosh. I spent a lot of time on this map. Let's move to the next map. Okay, let's go on to Mushroom Village. Now I wouldn't call Mushroom Village a nostalgic map, but it's definitely from 1.0, so it's an OG map, but it's definitely not nostalgic, and I wouldn't say I miss it a whole lot. Pretty much all the show with this map. I mean, y'all probably remember it, so. Now let's go into Fortress. Would call it a nostalgic map. This is where I spent all my time. I love this. I remember my first time meeting anyone with the trash badge. It was Devin. We were over here. We all had sleds on. I was just following Devin around. He was just spinning around here, and he was just singing a song. First time I've met anyone with trash badge. That was pretty awesome. During a lab, I forget which lab it was, but it was pretty cool. Pretty much all the show. I remember Whiprat made this map but all pillows. I'm pretty sure he made a video on that. You can go check it out on his channel. And I was one to beta test that map, so it was pretty cool. This is like one of my favorite OG maps. Favorite map of all time, most likely. Now we can go to Rave Starter House. It doesn't look like they want us getting through, but there's still a hole. So, oh no, it's just that was pasted. They really didn't take time to move that at all. Okay. Well, this is less OG than normal. a more recent map from the Rave cave update. I mean, not too nostalgic for me, because not that old. Okay, let's move on to Life's Playground. So yeah, this is just the Rave update, but of Playground. So probably remember most of this from earlier on in the video from the first community world. So I'm not going to be going too far into it. Now let's move on to this glitch map. Oh, glitch? I don't know what this is. So it's literally just this map. I don't understand what's glitch about it. Oh, it's the glitched. Oh. Yeah. See how there's like pillows? It's because this was Blue House and the fantasy one combined. Yeah. I remember this. Pretty sure I have one more map to try, so I'm gonna go find that map. Bam 5 winner. This is the one that I haven't checked out yet. But this is like one of the first maps, first BAM maps that I have tried out, and I loved it so much. They made it feel so big inside like a small area. Like there's just so much going on. Now, if you guys want a taste of 1.0, make sure to check out some of these community worlds, and I know there's a lot more community worlds, but I just couldn't find any, so these are the only ones that I put in the video. If there are more, make sure to comment them, and I might do a part 2 on this. If you guys did like this video, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe, because that would help me out so much. There's gonna be a cut